Hello and welcome back for match 2. This is Old Man Poole. We've got a keep here. You may notice that we swapped around the deck just a little bit in the break. I have Legion's Judgment and the Slash of Talons main deck now. I took out one of the Skyblade of the Legions and the Queen's Scout, something like that. Oh man, I really need to learn these cards, I swear. Alright, opponent starting off with Forest. He did mulligan down to 6 and put a card on top. So probably has a reasonable start anyway. Oh, man, it's actually been a couple of days since I played the first half of this league. It feels like the universe has been conspiring against me to get these things posted lately. Hopefully you guys will bear with me and be a little bit patient. I'm sorry, I'm not getting contact to you guys quite as quickly as I have been, or as quickly as I would like to. Alright. Okay, no play from my opponent. Okay, no 2-drop. We are down to only 4, I guess. That may end up being too low. Maybe it's better to not have like Legion's Judgment and the Slash main deck. But I feel like our deck is good enough that I don't want to randomly lose to just like a really aggressive early start where Slash of Talons might have saved us, or a really big creature that's ramped into where Legion's Judgment might have saved us. So even if we're a little bit less consistent, I feel like we have a lot of inevitability with all of our life-linking vampires. Ooh, Blossom Dryad. Okay. And Legion's Landing also provides some good inevitability. Ooh, Pirate's Cutlass. Not what we're going to play here. The automatic equip is not there with vampires, unfortunately. But we will play our Bloodletter. And we're not in a terrible spot. We do have 2 removal spells that kill big things, which it looks like is what my opponent's trying to do here. Hopefully it doesn't play anything that has crazy upside immediately. We do need to find one more black source before Contract Killing is on. Legion's Judgment is active now. We're also not that far away from flipping Legion's Landing, which I guess makes a white source, but still. A mana, and then later on a pretty powerful effect. Okay, double white. Some stuff's happening here. Yep. Okay, Brazen Whiptail. That's pretty good. Does a pretty good job of stalling us. Pirate's Cutlass will let us swing past slowly but surely, but okay, another black source is nice there. We could just play Pirate's Cutlass and not equip. That feels less good than just playing Queen's Commission though, especially if he's got a removal spell that he wants to use now. So let's just cast our Queen's Commission and pass, and the next turn we'll probably end up cutlassing the Bloodletter and trying to get in. Okay, opponent did maybe think about how he was tapping there and kept up red. Dual Shot, I guess, is what comes to mind. Ooh, Captivating Crew. Okay, we're gonna have to kill that, I'm pretty sure. That card is just super annoying. Actually not absurdly good against us, but pretty strong just in general. I guess the question here is, would we rather play the Cutlass first because it's more mana efficient and swing for 4? We could also flip our Fort, which would maybe not be terrible. He might be too afraid to block with the Captivating Crew. No, we'll use up all our mana. That's a lie. So swings, he takes it. Next turn, what's he do? Next turn, he uses some spell that's not Captivating Crew, probably. Or if he uses Captivating Crew, he steals a vampire and pokes us for 1. Doesn't feel that absurd. Or he can hit us for 4 in the air, I guess, with the Bloodletter. What if he has a sacrifice effect? There are not very many of those in the format. I think the main one I can think of is the rare and black, the Bloodfast. Is there another one? Probably. Oh yeah, also the uncommon in black, that you could sacrifice creatures for treasure. So it probably doesn't have anything. I'm kind of worried we're just gonna get blown out here. What if he has like a fight spell? No, it's not even that. Oh well. What if he takes a fight? No, that's not even that bad. We could just be careful though and just kill this. I got 2 cards in hand. Okay, well, I think I want to start the beat. This just feels so much more efficient. Hopefully we don't get punished. I can't think of anything that really gets us, but we will see. Can't think of a green trick that's absurdly good either. Okay. Happy to offer the trade, it looks like. Okay. So, not fantastic for us, but not bad. Next turn we may chump attack with the vampires to turn on Legion's Landing. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, if you want to just attack me with it, I don't care that much. Coming in with Cat Fang Crew then? No. Okay. Yep, that's not exceptional. So I think we're gonna Legion's Judgment the Cat Fading Crew here, just because I am worried about this as the game goes longer. And then we're gonna equip one of our pirates and chump swing with this. And it'll flip the Legion's Landing, which is nice. Yeah, that feels good. And then we'll have Conqueror's Galleon going forward as well, which is also a good source of advantage. Oops. What's happening? There we go. Huh. And we're gonna go ahead, well, this will flip if we swing a 3 and we can make a vampire instead. That's probably worth more than the Pirate's Cutlass equip, right? Just keep making more vampires. Yeah, I feel like we've got a pretty good spot here. We have one good removal spell, and also the Conqueror's Galleon, which we can maybe start crewing pretty quick, and that will turn into another pretty big source of advantage. Uh-oh. This is big, though, whatever it is. Not Big Mama Monster? Oh, no. Is it the big dinosaur? Oh, we could get a lot of advantage. Oh, yeah. Brontodon's big, but not that scary. Okay. I was thinking it was the, I don't even know what it's called, but the legendary dinosaur that's big and dangerous and scary. Cool. The one that would require you to play all 3 colors here, so he may still have that, it's not impossible. We're definitely going to contract killing this. I mean, it's big and it's fat, but it still dies. Okay. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mana available, so we could just play the Conqueror's Galleon. Oh, we have 5 mana available. This costs us 4, so we can't equip as well. Kind of like getting the Conqueror's Galleon online. Let's just get rid of maybe extra lands, or actually let's just get at contract killing over and over if we get enough lands, or Legion's Judgment. Yeah, that feels good. Let's go ahead and swing with everything. Take my opponent down to 12. Got 1 card in hand. Play the Conqueror's Galleon. And then odds are this will be able to flip next turn. Maybe, I guess he has another Brontodon. It's not, not going to, but outside of that. And actually we can probably kind of chump attack into the Brontodon and just keep making vampires. He can't block super effectively. I guess he's got a Blossom Dried, so he pairs down one of them a turn. Okay. Ooh, another Brontodon? I feel like if you had a better thing than a Brontodon, you would have played it last turn. Alright. Brontodon's dot deck. He's going big. So the Galleon actually still swings unopposed this turn, though, which is pretty nice. Skullduggery doesn't look fantastic against that, although it will help us get through Blossom Dryad later on. So do we want to chump attack? We've got how much mana available? We've got 9 mana available. I think I want to equip regardless, because it makes this a little bit cheaper. We're going to flip this. Draw a card would be nice. So I guess I don't think we care about chump attacking yet. We swing with that. He takes 2, blocks 1, takes 3, kills off a vampire. We're only getting 1 through extra damage with a vampire. Maybe that's worth it. No, we're just gonna wait until we've got another kill spell. Crew. So I'll take that and that. We're also playing a little bit slower than we need to. Oh, it says, looks like LD coming in sideboard. That must be the green removal spell. No, that's like Cleave and Twain or something. I don't know. Alright, well, let's swing with our Conqueror's Galleon here. Hey, won't save himself a little bit of life. The Brontodon almost strong enough to kill off the Conqueror's Galleon all on its own, but not quite enough. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we can bring back that at the end of the turn. I think we're just going to pass and bring back Legion's Judgment. Alright. Well, we're going to jump block. It's very possible he's got the +3/+3 in trample. What's that card? Reach the ramparts, crash the ramparts. Once it's got 4, I'll do it now. Okay. LD. Oh, land destruction. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm probably okay if he blows up our lands. It just doesn't feel all that good. I mean, it is a sideboard. I guess we could take cards out, but maybe he's just hoping we'll sideboard out. I don't know why you'd tell us that. Queen's Agent didn't seem all that spectacular against my opponent. He's not real fast. Actually, Skyblade the Legion I think is good, though. I think we want probably more flyers. Let's see what happens without them. Oh man, the Salt. Wait till he sees the Sanctum Seeker. I think we do want all the Deacons. Slasher Challenge I think is... He didn't show us anything that it hit, unless he's swinging with his Blossom Dryad. Yeah, let's take that out here. Alright. Alright. Opponent kept 7. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. Opponent did mulligan last game. Like, he definitely was a little bit unlucky. Jolly's Collar. Okay. Yeah, our removal spells are gonna be very, very important this match, I think. Not terrible draw. Especially if we can get it in before a Brontodon gets underway. The broken card in the draft. Conqueror's Galleon? I guess. I think it's reasonable. I don't know if it's broken, but I think you are excited to play it most of the time. No follow-up. Okay, looks like he's going big on the ramp here. Okay, don't hate Bloodletter. Yep, Grazing Whiptail is great. I guess I'll... which do we care more about? We're going to play Anointed Deacon on time, I think, and use it to crew the Galleon next turn. Which means... what? I play Queen's Companion now, or Blood March, or Skymarch Bloodletter. Bloodletter, I guess, is a little bit better in that it can swing through the Grazing Whiptail with the Deacon, or at least trade for it. I guess we'll play the Bloodletter. Neither of them are getting through for a couple of turns, so maybe that doesn't matter all that much, but we'll play the Bloodletter now. Alright, well, if Land Destructions is playing, he hasn't found red yet, or at least he hasn't shown us that he's found red yet. Yeah, we'll just take it. Another Whiptail? Oh, ooh, okay. Playing big stuff here. We actually maybe can't play the Galleon then. We maybe... We could play the Sanctum Seeker. That might encourage my opponent to keep stuff back. He still swings with this. If he swings with the Whiptail, I think we just take it anyway. It gains us a life back, though. I don't know if we're quite ready to start chumping with the Call of the Feast tokens. If we play a token maker, and if he's got like a fight spell, him hitting the Sanctum Seeker sucks a little bit. Conqueror's Galleon definitely is not the play, so it's either Call of the Feast or Sanctum Seeker. Call of the Feast doesn't block all that well. Sanctum Seeker, I guess maybe would encourage him to keep the Whiptail back, and it gains us a life along the way, so I think that's better. He has a removal spell where we feel worse about this, but we'll get a little bit of life in while we can, too. Maybe I put down to 16. Okay, yeah, he seems to have a Dino Ramp deck, though, which is sweet. I have not really seen this deck in the format. I think a lot of times it's a little bit too slow, but yeah, he's playing big threats. I mean, these are going to need to be answered. Okay, no Savage Stomp at least. Hopefully no Pounce. Oh, okay, New Horizons. Gonna use on the Grazing Whiptail to get through, okay. As long as he doesn't have Trample, we can chump block for a long time. Oh no, the Pounce. Alright, well, yeah. Definitely not great for us. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, maybe Call of the Feast was a better play there. Sanctum Seeker was maybe greedier, but I don't think necessarily bad. So we could play Queen's Commission and Skyblade the Legion. I don't really love Anointed Deacon, actually. It speeds up our clock right now, but we take another 8 next turn. And we only speed up by 2. Yeah, I think that playing these two is better than playing the Call to the Feast. One hasn't found a red yet, for what that's worth. Alright, well, let's go ahead and swing. I don't think it's real likely that we'll block. We'll take a lot of damage. Well, maybe we'll have to chump block with one of them and hope he doesn't have the Crash the Ramparts. The Vampire deck is just really good here, though, because as long as he doesn't have Trample, these Vampire tokens are just huge life swings. But if he's got it, he's got it. I think I do block 1, just so we don't randomly die to a removal spell, and that'll still let us swing back with 1 with the Anointed Deacon next turn. Okay. Don't want to go crazy low and lose to a random combat trick. Alright. Colossal Dreadmaw. Alright, that is a dangerous card. The Trample is a problem. Okay. So here, we can play the Anointed Deacon. We could swing for 5 to component to 9. It's not great. Play the Conqueror's Galleon, just use it to block. Oh, that's kind of expensive. So we have to play Call to the Feast, and like multiply block the Colossal Dreadmaw. Take a bunch. Feels pretty bad too. I think we're really close to stabilizing, but don't know if we're quite there. Alright, we'll play Call of the Feast. And I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Problem is if we put those in front, he just kills them all. Although, I guess we can start swinging back with vampires. Potentially get the Galleon online. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave them all back. Ugh. This is definitely a form where you want to be on the aggressive, and we have fallen behind here. Which is, I mean, the big creatures are doing work. I feel like we were in a good spot until he had Colossal Dreadmaw, though. Okay, the fact that he considered there means he doesn't have a combat trick, which is good for us. Means we're not quite as on the back foot as I thought we were going to be. Okay, Deathless Ancient, not a bad play. Let's drop that down and play Anointed Deacon next turn. We should be able to kill off the Whiptail. This card's pretty great in general, just adds a lot of power and toughness, and as long as we have vampires, we can keep replaying it. be hard for my opponent to deal with. It looks like he might be running out of gas if he just played the collar. Super cheap whiptails all around. Alright. Pirate's Cutlass actually would do it too, but I know Deacon's just a little bit better. A little bit faster. Still not a terribly bad defensive play. Combat is pretty tough for my opponent here, because even without the Deathless Ancient, we're going to gain a lot of life. Yes, we would like to use the ability. Crack in here. Okay, one takes it and goes down to 8. We can play Pirate's Cutlass and force him to block next turn. We could also... Still don't hate just dropping the Conqueror's Galleon. It's pretty good. Like, it's expensive blocker, but still a blocker. Okay. Badgie's coming in. So it doesn't have, again, doesn't have a combat trick, I think, or I think you swing with everything. So go ahead and go to blocks. How aggressively do we want to trade for this Dreadmaw? Probably not. We just take 6, we could block with both of these. Force a chump, swing for 3, take him to 5. Go down to 2, the Dreadmaw kills us. CP blocks there, it's not quite enough to kill us. I guess the question is, do we want to try and kill stuff? Something like that. Let's see. If he doesn't, well, he's gonna have a follow-up play here. If he didn't have anything, we might be able to orchestrate a world where he has to like chump block. That's not even all that bad. We're winning in the air and pretty much only in the air. We could trade off the Anointed Deacon. Ooh, so many vampires this way though. I think I like this though. We go down to 2. Well, actually, we go down to 4. We still have some lifelink. We can play the Conqueror's Galleon next turn if we need to. Again, if he uses a trick, I think we're in trouble, but I don't think it's real likely he has a trick. Yeah, okay. We'll play. Okay, so what's our options now? We swing with the Deathless Ancient. We play this and equip. I don't think so. That costs us 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't play the Conqueror's Galleon. I think we need to have the Conqueror's Galleon. That means we can put the Anointed Deacon and a Vampire out, or I guess those 2 out. Block there, and then we have good chump blocks. So yeah, I don't think we can afford to play that. Right, let's go to attacks. Have him trade. I would think. Not necessarily, I guess. He doesn't trade, I don't hate it though, because we'll have 2 lethal flying attackers next turn. Okay. Conqueror's Galleon. And Pirate's Cutlass. And opponent doesn't answer them immediately, if he does indeed have his 5 answers. Sully's Diviner, good, but not real great here. Shining Aerosaur. Oh, that's a great draw, though. Just another flying defender is pretty important for my opponent. They're still in trouble versus combat tricks, but not tons beyond that. And again, I feel like if he had a pounce, he had some interaction, I think he just plays more aggressively. So, I don't know if he just got If he had lands, I think he'd play them. Maybe he just has Brontodons and can't quite play them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, we do not have much of a choice here. Let's go ahead and crew. Maybe he's gonna kill in response. No? Huh. Well, for all my opponent's talk, I'm not sure he's got anything here. Alright, opponent concedes. Cool. Whew. Conquer Scallion, just the big butt defender there. I think that was pretty tight. You could have made an argument that was safer just leave the Deathless Ancient back there and just always be like, I can trade. You can't trade, and eventually we'd go wide enough. But I don't hate our play there either. We put pressure on my opponent pretty fast. Got to use advantage of the Deacon's ability. And managed to pick up the win. So, 2-0. Man, this deck is just so good. I feel like we've definitely got a good chance of going 3-0. I'll see you guys for the last match.